Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode by McDonald Bullion. For this video I wanted to talk about, is silver stacking a waste of money? Is it a giant big con? Let's talk about it. So let's say 1 troy ounce at the moment is around about $24 or so last time I checked. I think it's actually dropped about 4 or 5%. But 1 troy ounce at the moment is currently sitting around £19.30, or let's say about $24. Now there's many varieties of different silver that you can purchase. You can purchase fractional silver, you can purchase old numismatic coins, junk silver, collectible coins, proof coins, bars. There's a whole host of different silver pieces that you can actually purchase. Now, is it a waste of money buying all this stuff? Let's talk about it. So there's a variety of different reasons as to why people buy silver. There are different reasons such as investing. Some people might invest in silver. They might use it as a wealth preservation. They could use it as a hedge against inflation, perhaps savings or retirement. Some people may just keep it and just not sell it, or even just collecting it. There's a whole different opinions, and it's all subjective when it comes to silver, but I'm going to give my opinion on it anyway. So firstly, I wanted to state the facts into when it comes to buying silver. Now, silver is valuable. It's a reflective metal, it's used in industry, and it has grown over the years. Now, silver has grown over 500% in the last 20 years. And in the last 50 years, if you're going to look at it like that, it's grown over 2,000%. Silver has grown 2,000% in the last 50 years, and that's a large amount. Now, there's a person that I saw comment in one of my videos. I think that they mentioned that silver was a waste of time, a waste of money, and it inspired this video because I thought, well, why do they think that? And they felt that the cons when it comes to premiums, when it comes to them feeling that it's not a very good investment when it comes to other sources. And silver is not going to be the best investment out there. I admit that. This is not a video to say that silver is the best investment that you can make, because it's just not. But it's a really good investment that people can use to utilize, that's affordable and that can grow in value over time. Now, just mentioning the facts, I talked about 1 ounce of silver pieces. Now, 1 ounce of silver, let's say in 1973. So let's say it's a very long-term goal that you have. You've just bought £1 ounce of silver in 1973, 50 years ago or so. And silver was currently sitting around about £1 an ounce, £1.20, £1.30 an ounce. And obviously this differs for the US, so just bear with us. It's probably just aim for about double. It may differ for the US. I don't have that exact figure for you, but looking at the silver price in 1993, 20 years later, it doubles. And in those 20 years, just 100% on that investment is not a lot. I mean, it's 5%. And of course, you're not considering the premiums that's attached to that as well. And I have no idea how much the premiums were in the 70s, 80s. You'll have to let me know, those old-time stackers that, was stacking back then. How different is it now compared to then? Because it'd be interesting to hear what you think about it. But also, I just wanted to compare cash. So let's just say that 50 years ago, you had £1,000 in cash. Now, cash has lost a heck of a lot of value from 50 years ago. Cash has actually lost over 90%. £1,000, 50 years ago has lost 94% of its spending power, and that's a lot. Now, I can't compare buying 1,000 ounces of silver being £1, because that's just not the case. There would have been premiums, etc. But let's just say 500 ounces of silver bought 50 years ago. Now today, if you bought that, if you bought it in 50 years ago, today's current value, current melt price, not even just the premiums added on top, is around about $12,500. So that's about £10,000. Now, silver has grown 2,000% during that time. So as a long-term investment, it shows that it has held its stead. Stats show that silver has held its value for this long period of time, and it's affordable. It's got loads of positives with it. as well as negatives, you know, the premiums and that. I'm not going to make out that silver is the best thing that's ever happened, because it's not, but it is a really good, really affordable option that people can collect and potentially pass on. You know, perhaps you might buy silver to sell later on, you know, down the road. Perhaps it could decrease in value and you'll lose money, perhaps. But silver has a lot going for it. You know, it's got a lot of opportunity. Not to say that there are its pitfalls, because there are pitfalls with it. You know, 60 to 80% premium on silver bars, silver coins and everything, that is a lot. And I'm not pretending that's a lot, but it's very affordable. And, you know, going over the last sort of 50, 20 years, you know, the stats I've mentioned, silver has grown and it's kept its value. So, you know, I believe personally, I think going off this data, it shows to be a good investment. I believe it's held its wealth quite well, considering, you know, when you compare it against cash, when you compare it against fiat, fiat hasn't been backed by gold since the 70s, especially in the US. I think it was you know, after, what was it, 65 they came on the gold standard. But silver's not terrible. It's not incredible, but it's not terrible as well. Now, it's all subjective with this kind of stuff. I personally feel that gold is the better option when it comes to wealth preservation, but to say that silver stacking is a complete waste of money, no, I don't believe that. I think it's a good option, especially as it's a hobby too, and you're not throwing money down the drain as you could do with other hobbies. You know, I'm not going to name a few, but I'm just going to say perhaps alcohol and cigarettes aren't the best things to be buying, and perhaps silver might be a better option for you. But let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Well, please let me know if you agree, whether you disagree. Perhaps you hate silver, that's fine. This channel welcomes opinions from everyone, so feel free to let me know. All I ask is just to be respectful in the comments to each other, but I'd love to hear them. And of course, if you do enjoy me talking about silver, gold, just, you know, talking about all these sorts of things on this channel, then you can just subscribe so you never miss a video. I've got 1,000 giveaway video coming soon, which I know that you guys are not going to want to miss. I've got some epic coins coming. It's multiple prizes, so you don't want to miss out on that. But let me know your thoughts anyway. I'd love to hear them in the comments. Please leave a like on the video so I know that you enjoyed this content. And there's also those extra bonus points for subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you're aware of when my videos are released. I'd like to thank you all for listening in on this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.